quick snippet, and I'm expecting a demand floor on this level. I don't know if that's going to work, but I have a feeling that market might rear here, courtesy of the price action at this level, where we have here as an SR level, we have here as an RS, we have here as SR, we have here as RS, or have here as SR, and the breakout from that structure might come back here to react, and that's around 309, 308 potential reaction. And if you look at it on line charts from your 3 hours, you see there is a resistance become support and breakout structure, 1 2, and we have had the same thing. That is the third one, breakout structure followed by a retest. A price returns here on demand, and we have broken that structure. And when we broke out of that structure, if you look at it, we retested first time, and price have left from there. So after that, you see price have left, and we're about to return into that structure. I think maybe 3,305, 3,308 might provide. Let me drop that trade. Let me drop that trade. 3,305, 3,308 is a buy floor. But I think to be very, very technical, allow the market. For me, yes, if market breaks out from here, then it should come here to align. An alignment in this area will be around 3,283, 3,283, 3,280. So I also drop that 3,280, 3,283. That's another buy floor. Then the last one, is 2,250, 2,250, 3,250, 3,250 into 3,255. That's another buy floor. Now, to put it into perspective, I would like to remind you that there is a very strong economic data report coming in on Friday. Jackson Hole Economic Symposium, a high-profile conference held in Jackson Hole, Utah, organized by Federal Reserve in the city of Kansas. It brings in together central bankers, finance ministers, economists, and major financial market participants from around the world to discuss pressing global economic and monetary policy issues. It gives us a clear forward guidance. I hope the head of your central bank of your country is coming there. CBN Nigeria, I hope you are going to Jackson Hole. I hope people are coming. CBN Nigeria, I hope people are coming there, because we do like to see that you guys come and learn what United States is doing. They are doing great. Sergeant Powell is doing his best, and inflation is getting within a mandate. And a lot of times the Jackson Hole at the end of its market begins to move. The volatility is high, and we may ask, what does that mean? The rhetorics of the head of the central bank, which is Federal Reserve Sergeant Powell, will speak. Everybody know his words carry weights. His rhetorics is what drives the market. It is the USD that drives the market. So the symposium will be closely watched, because major monetary policy shifts or hints are often announced and signaled through the rhetorics of the head of the Federal Reserve, Sir Jerome Powell, our father. You know, so we will look at it, and we are going to scrutinize it. And most importantly, the speech of Sir Jerome Powell. It gives you a future direction. It sets a trajectory for the US economy. It let traders know where the market is going. It enable carry traders to know where the market is going. So it influences currency market, stock, commodities, and in fact, it changes the risk appetite. Entire ecosystem is change, changes trade direction. So it's important that we pay critical attention to the outcome and the rhetorics of the head of the central bank, Sergeant Powell. It's very important, every time that meeting happens, at the end of it, it gives us a clear forward guidance and. It's been sometimes it triggers important market response, which includes shift in a quantitative easing expectation, interest rate hike, and market correction. You could see a bullish market could just all of a sudden start to turn bearish based on the outcome because things he's going to say will tell us towards are we going to cut rate or are we going to hold rate or are we going to increase rate. So everything will be detailed. Everything will be detailed. So let's wait and see and get to see what Sergio Mapoe has to say. So the symposium can lead to a very rapid, large market moves, creating key trading opportunities for traders who want to trade volatility. And you could see some changes in the direction of gold, silver, and possibly stocks are also going to react in response to that. So Jackson Hole will be viewed. Is all traders are looking, all sides, everybody good, and that is why you see market has been reacting, crypto taking a turn. So let's look down on a descending trend line on 4 hours, 3 hours time frame to see what transpired. After you have seen what market did here, create a beautiful descending trend line, and most likely this market may pull from the downside. I don't know what the market will do, but I'm very sure that the rhetorics of Sergio Powell will most likely be hawkish. So if Sergio Powell sound hawkish in his opening remarks in Jackson Hole symposium, most likely we could see some strong volatility from the side of the US 10-year Treasury bond yield, and we could see the XY regain momentum. And if that happens, then we'll see that gold might take a deep turn. You see a move here, breakout of structure, price might come down into the zone and react. This is very much possible. But for me, if you ask me, I like this floor. This is the floor where I'm confident as a result of what price have done. And I want to place special emphasis on what price has done there. We have here as support become resistance on breakout structure. And we had another structure at this level, another support become resistance on breakout structure followed by a retest to a broken structure, RT slash ROS. Now we have a resistance to upswing. And then when price broke that structure, it came back and turned it to a demand floor, and that technically makes that place a retest candle slash support become resistance on breakout structure one. Now we have established a case, then we have the second one too, and the last one is coming here. So if the price comes here, then you expect here to be a new demand floor. So that's going to happen. That's going to happen. The market is well calibrated, and if you look at it from every perspective, you will see that the market is designed for intellectual purpose only. So you have here as your demand floor, and as price matches into the demand floor, I like to take critical action in line with our strategy. So that is so let's watch and see what Sir Powell is going to say. Let's all watch and see what he has to say. Let's watch and see. So that's all we have for now. Bye bye. Bye.